Shannon and I would just like to start by officially welcoming everyone to our little sneak peek into coaching event. We're so excited to have everyone here and listening to us chat about all things coaching. Our goal with this is just to have you walk away with a great understanding of what we do as coaches and hopefully leaving you really excited and eager to join our community. And if not, that's okay too. So just before we dive right into things, I just wanted to let you guys know that there's more than one way to get started as a coach. You don't have to go all in and quit all your jobs and be like, okay, I'm going to do this. If you want to, great, but there's two kind of main ways people get started. The first one is you get started on your own transformation. So, you get our awesome fitness nutrition plan, and you kind of start in one of our online accountability groups. You just start by working on you, working on getting your own transformation. And then, maybe you do a program, you love the products and programs, and then down the road, you start coaching. Because I find once you get a taste for the programs and stuff, you start feeling good, you start seeing those results, it just kind of naturally comes out of you. Like you want to tell everyone, you want to share it with your friends and family, or people will start asking you. So you kind of almost get into coaching without even realizing you're getting into coaching. So that's one way. Number two, this is how myself and Shannon both actually got started. We jumped right in. We signed up with the fitness nutrition plan, and then we just hit the ground running with our business. So you can take whichever path you choose. You don't have to decide now. You can, start in a transformation, then hit the ground running, or vice versa. It's totally up to you. We just like to make sure you guys know that there is, different options. You don't have to completely jump in full time. You can do it at your own pace or hit the ground running. Whatever you decide, we will be there every step of the way.
Totally. Okay, I'll unmute myself. I can hear my baby crying in the background. But Daddy's got her, so that's okay. So hello, everybody. My name is Shannon. I have been a coach for 4 years, and I'm going to share a little bit about my story because I call this my famous tractor picture. And this picture that you see of me on the tractor, so I'm getting a text, is kind of what started it all for me. At the time, I had 2 kids. I've got 3 now. But I had a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I was that typical tired, run down mom who I had just put my health on the back burner. And I feel like when I saw this picture that a friend took of me, I didn't recognize this person. I was like, whoa, who was that? I didn't really feel like, well, actually I did feel like that, but it was a rude awakening when I saw the photo. I don't mean to sabotage or bash my own self, but it was just okay, I knew I needed to make a change. And my best friend had recently got into coaching, and she was telling me all about it. And she was telling me about the fitness programs and Shakeology and this and that. And I said, you know what? I just want to try the shakes. I have no energy. I had zero interest in doing any fitness programs whatsoever. I just wanted to, like I said, drink the shakes, get the energy. I had taken a spin class once in my life. I nearly died. I wasn't a fitness girl whatsoever. But she was a good coach, and she encouraged me. She's like, Shannon, do it the right way. Do it properly. Start with the program, drink your shakes and see how you feel. And she told me about the opportunity. So like Jen said before, I was one of those people who were when she explained everything to me and I saw this business opportunity as well, I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. I dove right in. And at the time, I was a full-time photographer. So this really wasn't even something on my radar. I wasn't looking even to make extra money, even though I knew the potential was there. It was just something that it excited me, and I wanted to change so badly. And I thought, okay, I've got nothing to lose. So a middle picture, this is after my 3rd daughter, just one of my more recent transformations from all the programs. And I feel the person on the right, this is more who I feel like that light came back inside of me that was missing for so long. I don't know if you know what it's like raising kids. You don't really have to, but just consider anybody, if kids or not, if you've let yourself go and you're not taking good care of yourself, how you would feel. That was basically me. So that's kind of how I just dove right in, how I got started, and a little bit of my story. And we'll share more without or throughout, but that's a bit of me.
Didn't mean to switch that so quickly.
That's okay.
No, I always love hearing your story. Okay, now a little bit about my story. So, again, I think it's so cool. Actually, I shouldn't say again because I don't think we said this yet. But I think it's so neat that, you know, every coach wears a different hat. Like, we're all completely different people. And yes, we all have like common goals in the business, but our stories and how we all got into this is so different. And I love that you get to hear from both Shannon and I, because how we got into it's really quite different. So for me, like the photo on the left, it always makes me laugh a little bit. That's kind of just to represent, I guess, the party girl stage I was in back then, and that was very much where I was at when I started coaching. I have a social service worker background. You know, I did the college thing, got out of college, and I actually got like what I thought was my dream job, and nothing against it. It was a great job. It was supplying with the school board, EAECE, and I enjoyed it. I was excited, but again, like I always just felt like I was going through the motions. So I was working that job, like supply, which was usually 2 to 3 days a week. Then I did private respite 2 to 3 days a week, and then I waitressed evenings and weekends. It's like I was super busy, but again, like I just thought that was normal, and that's what I had to do, you know, to make ends meet and be able to do a little bit of extra things. So again, super busy, and back then I didn't realize like how unhealthy I was, and it's crazy looking back now. And when like I talk about my story and stuff, I'm just like, wow, like how did you not know like what you were doing to yourself? And it's like I'm just so thankful that I found coaching, because who knows where I would be, what path I would have continued down on otherwise. But I had very little confidence. You know, I was someone that wanted to be so skinny. Like I was obsessed with the scale, like literally weighed myself after every single meal. And like I thought that was like, I don't know, normal and healthy. Like I just wanted abs, even though I wasn't working out. Like it was like skinny abs, and like that was literally my goal, like just to be skinny. And like the number on a scale had to say a certain thing, or else like I was like miserable. It would like totally control my day. It would control what I was eating. Like if I was happy with the number I saw, then okay, fine. I ate like processed food, takeout, junk. Like I didn't really cook much then. And if I was down or up a few pounds, then I was literally eating next to nothing. I was drinking lattes to make me feel full, because I read a fitness magazine that it gave you that like full effect or whatever. And like, just, I had no idea how harmful this was to my body, and that it was the reason I was, you know, getting frequent headaches, and I was tired all the time, and I just had no energy, no ambition to really do anything. Like if I did not have to get out of bed, like if I didn't have to work, like I would literally just sleep my days away. Like I was so miserable, and like my way of coping with a bad day was literally like, oh, let's go out and party and whatever. And I just, again, I didn't see a problem with it. So anyway, sorry, I made that a little longer than it should have been. So kind of middle picture. Anyway, that's just going to show like 2015 when I started this. Again, my goal was to always be under 110 pounds. I saw a girl posting on my social media that I actually used to work with, and she was literally just posting about working out, eating all this food. Like she looked awesome. She looked genuinely really happy. And what caught my attention was honestly how much food she was eating. And this might sound silly to some people, but when like I was literally eating next to nothing some days and starving just to get this weight, and here she was like looking so amazing and eating all this food, I finally, after watching for a couple months, I was like, okay, like what is she doing? So I reached out, and she told me about like a 21-day program and like Shakeology, and I was like, you know what, like sign me up. I had no idea if I was going to stick to it. I was a chronic fitness quitter at the time. Like I tried the gym. I was really quite shy for that. Like I'm a huge introvert. I'm just more comfortable being at home, and I never really knew what to do at the gym. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, sure, sign me up. It sounded good. And again, like I've been watching her, and like she looked happy, and like she was having fun, and I was like, okay, like I'll try this. So she then mentioned coaching. I had no idea what it was. When she asked, I remember I jumped right on YouTube. I did like, what is a Beachbody coach? Watched a few videos, and I said, you know what, I'll try it. I could get it, like join for free with my kit. So I said, yep, I'll try it. Full intention back in my head, I was going to quit. Like I didn't even expect to open this box of goodies. Like I thought it would just collect dust, and then I'd send it back for a refund at the end of the month. Well, changed my life. I'm now a full-time Beachbody coach. I've been coaching for just over 4 years. Full-time for just over a year, so I was able to slowly like cut down on my jobs. Just let go of my last part-time job last year in May. So yeah, like it's crazy that something I had no idea what it was, didn't think I would be even interested in, do it, completely changed my life. And like mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, everything. And I'm just so glad I took a chance on it. So anyway, middle photo just kind of shows the change in like my mindset and how now I'm not obsessed with being skinny. I just want to be strong and healthy. And like, I'm like about 15 pounds heavier than when I started this journey. And I feel way better than I ever have. And that is huge for me. And again, yeah, the photo on the right is just kind of like Shannon said, it's who I feel like I am now. And it's so crazy to me what, this 21-day program and these shakes did for me. And I'm just so glad I gave them a try. Anyways, sorry, I feel like that was kind of long, but basically, yeah, you guys had a lot of really unhealthy habits, super unconfident, and just, this was what I needed. Like the community and the support was like a missing link for me, and just a place to be yourself and share your struggles and not feel judged or anything like that. And I really love that about this. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me and kind of how I got into coaching. Right, Shannon, I think you were going to touch on this one.
Absolutely. Okay, a day in the life of a coach, because a lot of people have zero idea what we do. They see us showing up, they see us, we post our workouts and this and that, but like this, I'm going to tell you a little more behind the scenes, although at the same time, what you see is what you get. But our number one job is be proof the products work. So that is us showing up, really committing to a program. Like when you start coaching, your first thing is to commit. Know that you're here for a reason. You want to get healthy. So the first start is working out on you every day, like really committing to the programs, drinking your shakes, really trying to incorporate your healthy meals, follow the meal plan. Also be real though, know that this isn't an all or nothing lifestyle. What we want to share and what we want to promote is not really about perfection. It's just about showing up every day and doing the best you can, and know that with slow and steady progress, this is where the results last forever. This isn't a fad. So, I'll go on about that forever. So I'll get on to the next one. But the second one is getting people results. And how we do that is through our challenge groups. So some of you on this call might be challengers. You might have no idea what that is, but we run monthly Facebook groups where every day we are doing fun challenges, workout challenges. How long can you hold a plank? And everyone take pictures of their healthy breakfasts. Excuse me. And just really showing up and logging in every day to say that, okay, we're here, and like, how's everyone doing? How are you feeling? The magic really starts happening on like that week 3. And we really are cheerleaders for everybody who is committing to this, and it's a lot of fun. And you also, like, when I see the girls who are showing up and working out, and maybe I've had a rough day or an off day, and I see that they're all logging in and they're doing their workouts and saying like, done, and here's my breakfast or lunch, dinner, whatever it is, it even motivates me. So this is how it's a huge ripple effect. So number 2 is, we run our challenge groups and we get people results, because this works. A lot of people, I watch so many people, they get a gym membership. They're spending hundreds of dollars. They're walking around the gym aimlessly. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have a personal trainer. They cost even more. They don't have a nutrition plan. That costs even more. We're like, all this is included. So we really get to focus, and we've got all the tools to get people results. Number 3, connect, invite, follow up. So we get to make new connections. As you know, our business is on social media. So we're always connecting with like-minded individuals, people who even need our help. If I think of, had I not stumbled across this 4 years ago, I don't know what I knew I was searching for something. I knew I wanted to get healthy. I couldn't really leave the house. My husband worked long hours. I couldn't leave. I didn't want to put my kids in daycare. I also didn't want to go to the gym. So this is really a huge solution. So we're making connections and showing up on social media and showing what we have to offer, what our solution is. I mean, we're inviting people to join us. Yes, we have to do some inviting. It's like, if you don't send an invite to the party, no one shows up. So that's how we bring people along with us, is we simply invite. And we're doing that through our posts, but in a really sincere way. We get to share how this has helped us. I'm not banging on people's doors saying like, hi, would you like to buy a 21-day fix? Or like, it's not like that at all. If you're worried about sales and stuff like that, it's really showing up, like I said, in a really sincere way. And then 4, which I feel like should be number 1, is our job is personal development. The CEO of our company, like, this is mandatory that we should be doing daily personal development. And I really had no idea what that was about. But it's like, now I'm a Tony Robbins nut. Anyone who motivates you, I don't know if you've heard of like Rachel Hollis, we have a huge list of like inspirational, motivating books that really fill you up, because when you do run this business, it does take a lot. You have to put yourself out there. You really have to believe in yourself. And when you're reading these daily personal development books, or I listen to audio personally, I have 3 kids, I put my AirPods in, I walk around folding laundry, doing dishes, whatever it is, but I'm listening to some sort of personal development to really fill me up so that I can give back even more. And it's like the best saying, right? Like, always put your oxygen mask on first. You can't help anyone else unless you are full. And it just really, like, it really fills you up. I used to think, this sounds so mean, but I used to think people who read like personal development books were like lame and like, I didn't want to be caught dead in that section of the bookstore, right? But really, people who do personal development are really into growth and making a change. And these are the people who are making a difference. So when you're living your life and you're spending every day like growing and helping more people, you would be surprised at how that makes you feel, and you get paid for it. Like, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? You get healthy, you get others healthy, and it's a business, and it's like, it's all just an amazing ripple effect that goes on to everyone around you, and then so much more with the beauty of social media these days. So that's a little bit about what we do. And Jen, if you want to add to that, because I know I miss things here or there. But
you nailed that. You honestly nailed that. I have nothing to add other than I always like to show this because, and there's one other thing I want to share about this. So the cool thing with this business is you're literally given all the tools you need. It's just a matter of doing them. I always like to say, like, they're simple things to do, but they're just as easy not to do. So that's where, the consistency, the discipline, that's going to come in. Like, this business is a direct reflection of what you put into it, you're going to get out of it, like anything, right? So I love that Beachbody is always doing things to, simplify it for us and make sure, like I said, we have all the tools we need. So there's this really great tracker. It's literally our business in a nutshell. It has the days of the week and what you want to do to grow your business. So the more boxes you tick off, the better, obviously. And they even just came out with an app for our phones the other day. So it's this in an app. So again, super awesome. I'm someone that likes to like check things off. It makes me feel productive. And I also just like to know what I need to do and how to do it and then get to work. So it's all the tools are right there for us. And I love that. It's just a matter of getting to work. Okay, so just here are a few awesome transformations. Obviously not all of them. It'd be cool if we could put them all on here, but not enough room. So just these are girls like on our teams, in our like health and wellness community. You see Shannon down there at the bottom, me down there at the bottom. Yeah, just some killer transformations. And I love it because it's just, I don't know, our programs, everything are so amazing. And I love that it's not just about a physical transformation. Like for me, it was so much more mental. So I love that. It really is the full package of fitness, nutrition, support, whatever your goals are, physically, mentally, all of it. Like you can do it with this. And I just love that. So yeah, we just wanted to share a few transformations with you guys. Okay, I am going to now chat. So I'm just moving heads across the screen so I could see. Okay, common fears and hesitations. So Shannon kind of touched on this a little bit. I don't want to be salesy. That's great. We don't want you to be salesy either. I like to look at it as we're just sharing, like, of course, yes, at the end of the day, you are selling someone something, but we don't try to sell people. We don't try to convince people. We just share it, like our own journey. Like, to be honest, like it kind of speaks for itself. We as coaches, we're doing the programs, we're drinking the shakes and stuff, and how you feel, that's going to speak volumes. And it's just about sharing what this is doing for you and how it's changed your life, things you were struggling with and this has helped you overcome. And that is going to speak volumes. That's going to connect you with other people that are maybe going through a similar struggle. So it's really not about being salesy. It's just about sharing your journey and just sharing this gift with other people, because it really is a gift. And you never know whose life this could change, like who might need this. And there's so many coaches and clients like in this network community that has said, like, if so-and-so did not send me that message asking me, to join this fitness group with her, like, they don't know where they would be in their life. And like, that is powerful. That's really powerful that we have the opportunity to do that and change someone's lives, including our own. So it's really not salesy. If you're working on you and you're showing up and showing people that, again, it really does speak for itself. And I will always say, like, I will never convince anyone to do this. I will share something with you, and if it interests you, awesome. If not, that's totally okay too. So salesy, no, you don't have to be salesy at all, because that's, that makes you feel gross and icky. You just share from like a genuine place, and again, like, that speaks volumes. It won't be for everybody, but there's lots of people, millions of people that do need this in their life. Do we have to stock products? No. So the nice thing is, again, with coaching, you just have your own products. We don't like have a bunch of like inventory in the garage or anything like that. You don't have to have like a minimum purchase or anything like that. It's literally just what you want. So that way, whatever happens, you're not left with like a whole bunch of stuff and you're like, well, crap, like, what do I do with this? So literally, like, for me, like, I always have my Shakeology, my Energize, which is like life. Shannon and I are both drinking that before the call. I'll have some beach bars. So again, it's totally personal preference and stuff you want. Like, we're kind of our storefront. So of course, the more products and things you try and learn what you love, then that's great. And that's what you're going to talk about. Like, I don't have every product we have, and I don't promote or talk about every program and product. I talk about the ones that I love and the ones that, like, I feel good and confident sharing about because they've worked for me. So again, you just have your own personal things at home, and that is it. And then the last one, this was hard for me, and like some days it still is. And it's actually kind of funny. We had a team call last night. So we do team calls once a week where we all get on, and sometimes Shannon and I will share about a topic, or sometimes we'll just work together. It's nice just to see each other's faces sometimes, since it is all like over the computer. We had a guest speaker last night. She chatted about belief, and she said, like, and this really stuck with me because sometimes I post and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what is someone going to think? And she said, if you're worried what people are going to think about you, like, that's not how it should be, because the post isn't about like you, like, you're making this about yourself when it's about helping and inspiring and motivating other people. And I was like, you're right. Like, the post isn't about me. Like, yes, sure, it might be about me, but the point of it isn't about me. It's to help someone else, or like I said, inspire someone, make them laugh, whatever. And I really liked that outlook. Like, unfortunately, no matter what you do in life, someone is always going to have an opinion. You learn to kind of toughen up your skin through this, and that's where personal development comes in huge, because it will really help change your mindset and to just realize that, again, there's always going to be that one person that just doesn't like what you're posting or whatever. And again, you never know what they're going through and stuff like that. And I always in the back of my head tell myself, there's an unfollow button, there's an unfriend button. Like, people do not have to follow us. So you learn to, once you get going in a group, you start to care less and less with each post. And again, don't get me wrong, like, I'm someone like super shy, super awkward, and posting is hard for me. This is hard for me. But when it's something you love and are passionate about, you learn to care less and less about like the negative people, and you just kind of tell yourself, if this helps one person, it makes them smile, if it helps one person get up and work out or go for a walk or make a healthy eating choice, then it's all worth it. And again, it does get just a little bit easier once you kind of rip that initial post band-aid off. But yeah, you just have to kind of not worry about what people are going to think. Because again, there's always going to be someone that has something to say. And you just have to tell yourself, they're not like you, they're not like paying your bills, all of that stuff. So you got to just do you. Life is too short to not do something because you're worried what others might think.
I want to add to that too.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm done. So yeah, go ahead.
No, just because, I'm already losing my train of thought. What did I want to say? Yeah. Oh yeah. I will never feel guilty. I'm like already. For for trying to get somebody healthy, right? Because I really got caught up in that at first as well, because I have a really good friend who's a personal trainer. She went through school, like, you know, college, university, whatever she did, but she went to school for a long time to become a personal trainer. She did the work, and I'm like, here I am coming in and telling people like, hey, I'm not telling them how to work out or anything, but like, we're here to motivate. But my point is that I started to realize I don't need to feel weird or bad for trying to motivate people, right? You're doing it in such a cool way. So like, yeah, I just wanted to add, never feel bad for getting somebody healthy, because that is our job. The end. That's it, right? Is this me, how we earn? Okay, so I'll take over this slide right now. Okay, so how do we earn? That's like the biggest thing. This should be slide number 1 too, because I know everyone wants to know. But the first way Beachbody coaches earn is we make 25% commission on all our sales, which is really big. I don't know if you've ever checked into anything else, but it's not 25%. So we, just even commission-based alone is really good. We also get 25% off all of our products. So, you know, some people take this on as a hobby. They become a hobby coach because they get their monthly shakes at a discounted price, whatever, like Energize, any other products, 25% off. So that's really good for like diehard Beachbody people. The biggest way we build our income is by building a tribe of people, a little army of girls who want to do this with you, right? Like, I'm only one person and I can only reach so many moms. Like, my mission is to reach all the moms. You don't have to be a mom, but like to reach the girls who were feeling like I was feeling. So, you know, I'm trying to get to as many girls to help them feeling like this. But when you're really going to build this as a business, it's when you're building your group of girls, and you really attract like-minded people who, you know, this business comes down to having a lot of heart. You know, so you really want to bring in the people who want to be able to be here for the long haul and want to really be able to help people. But we make something called Team Cycle bonus points. I think that might really get off. It's hard to kind of explain it all, but our residual income comes from the more we help, and our team all works together. Would you agree, Jen? Is there anything you want to add to that?
No, absolutely. That's perfect. And like, we could spend a whole hour just talking about the compensation plan, but that's kind of just the basics and what you need to know starting out. And of course, if you are someone that wants to know all the details, we have, like, there's documents and stuff you can read that's like the full compensation plan, but that's the gist of it. And starting out, you're going to be pretty much earning just the 25% commission. And then when Shannon said, when you start finding girls in your tribe to do it with you, you can start earning some pretty awesome cycle bonuses.
Coming up, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay, so, okay, I guess that doesn't matter. You guys can't see me moving my screen, so that's fine. Okay, so we just wanted to show you a few little real life income progressions. And I always like to say, again, I think I already said it, but like, this business is a direct reflection of what you put into it. You know, if you show up, you work hard, you know, you get what you put in. It's like anything. And it's really cool to me because everyone has different goals. Like, there are people doing this just for that extra, I shouldn't say just, for an extra $50 a week, you know, that extra couple $100 a month to get groceries, just to chip in, to, you know, put gas in their car, maybe start a savings account to save for a trip. And they're still working other jobs or whatever. Like, everyone's story is so different, and everyone's goals with this business are so different. And I love that, because the sky is the limit. If you want to go all in and make millions, like, it's possible. There are lots of coaches in this business doing just that. And again, there's some that are just doing this for a hobby. They love the products, the programs, and if, you know, they can help a few friends and family members along the way, awesome. And then of course, some people just want it for the discount, because 25% off is amazing. But we just really want you guys to know that there's huge possibility and opportunity with this. And you know, it's pretty cool if you want to replace a job, like your jobs, like I did, or maybe you just want to cut back, like maybe you love what you're doing, but you'd love to cut back to part-time. Like, you can literally make this whatever you want. So yeah, we love to ask people, like, what would an extra $100, $500, or even $1,000 a month do for you? Because again, that's so possible, and it can just continue to grow and grow and grow. Like, it's pretty incredible. So that's just a just a little visual for you guys. Okay, I'm going to quickly chat about trips and swag. So, of course, we earn income. It'd be hard to build a business without that, but we also get the chance to earn trips and swag. I love that. So you can cover the cost, like I said, of your products, make it a side hustle, replace your income, and do this cool stuff. So the simplest way to look at it is if you make it a goal. Like if you're like, yeah, I want to do this, then we would set a goal of, okay, let's help 3 people every month get started with the package you join with. You do that and you open yourself up to earning trips, like all expenses paid trips. Like that's amazing. Like Shannon and I have traveled together. Tori, who's on here, we all just drove like road trip down to Indianapolis together for a yearly coach summit. You know, you can earn, we're all going to, is it Dominican in March of next year? You know, we've done Mexico, like Shannon's been on a cruise. You know, I was able to go to LA, like, and take my little sister with me. My boyfriend and I went on our first trip together, and it was one I earned through coaching. And like, that's so cool because not everyone is able to travel all the time or afford to travel. So it's really cool that that's also an opportunity in this, and that you get to bring someone, like you get to bring a +1 for free. And then some coaches, they bring their whole families, you know, like it's pretty amazing to me that, you know, not only do we get paid for working on us and like sharing this opportunity, but then we also like, we can earn trips and like really cool, like swag, you know, there's always awesome prizes up for grabs. Sometimes they're silly, but it's like, I still love getting them in the mail. And I know it's like, hey, like that's a direct reflection of lives you've changed. And again, sometimes like you can get hoodies and luggage and games and just lots of really cool stuff. So it's really cool, all the opportunities that coaching can bring for you. I guess this kind of goes with that. Sorry, got a little sidetracked there. So yeah, these are just some images of trips. Like I said, Shannon here in the top left, like her and her hubby on a cruise. Down here was me in front of the Hollywood sign, which again, like it's so, like it still seems so surreal sometimes. Like I never in a million years thought I would go to LA, like, you know, earn a hotel right downtown Los Angeles. And like, it was a workshop trip, like a leadership conference, and it was amazing. Like it was not boring. Like I was excited to get up and go sit and learn and listen to other coaches to share how they've, you know, seen success in this business and stuff. So another thing, our events are fun. Like they're a lot of fun. You don't like dread them. You're super excited. Then Shannon and some of the girls, that was at one of our summit. Every year we have a summit. This is for all coaches. And as a new coach, you can earn your free ticket. Next year, we're going to New Orleans. So if you join us now, you can still earn your free ticket. And then down here, the book bag and like the t-shirts or the tank tops and stuff, those are just some of the prizes, like swag we've won. This was the top right was a trip that me and my boyfriend went on to Mexico last year. And these were coaches that we met because we literally, all the coaches like take over the resort. It's pretty cool. And it was just cool meeting other people. And then down here, I love this one down on the right. That's at our summit, we block off like a whole street. So that was Indianapolis, I believe. You block off like a whole street and we do a live workout. Like all the super trainers come, there's thousands of coaches, like literally you look at all the people and we're all working out at 6 a.m. outside. Like, I know you're probably thinking, oh my God, you're nuts. Because trust me, I'm not a morning workout person, but that's exciting. Like you get excited. I just love it. Anyways, that's all I have.
We are a little nuts. I feel like Beachbody coaches.
We are a good nuts.
I think that is a good compliment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little crazy in a good way.
I don't know, Shan, do you want to start on this one?
Sure. Yeah. Let's both do this. Okay. So let's just say you're intrigued and you kind of want to know what the next steps you want to take. There's 2 ways. The first one, are we doing this? We kind of don't really, you can join as a coach for $49.95 and that's it. We don't really love to mention this because number 2 is the purchase of a challenge pack. And when you do that, your coaching fee is waived. And if you have no idea what a challenge pack is, it's a program, well, all the programs. So our Beachbody On Demand, that gives you a year membership, online membership. So it's like our Netflix of workout videos. So a year of Beachbody On Demand, which also comes with all the nutrition programs. And a bag of Shakeology is considered a challenge pack. So also for any of you who might be listening in or like listening to the recording, if you've ever purchased a challenge pack as well in the past, your coaching fee is waived. So even if you think down the line you want to try this out, it doesn't cost you anything to become a coach, which is like bonkers. I think not a lot of people realize that like you can get in this business. You have no overhead. There's not many businesses that you can start where the potential of making money is amazing and you have like no overhead costs. So really kind of sit back and think about that, because it's very big for people who I think are smart enough to take the opportunity. So yeah, our most popular package is $186. Now that was the sale price. Jen,
I'm sorry, you guys, I forgot to update the slide because this package was on sale for like ever. And then this month they just decided to put it back up to regular price, but it's still a wicked deal. So it's $210 now, but a lot of us have some $12 off promo codes we can give you, knock it down to $198. Honestly, with or without that promo code, full price, sale price, I personally think it's a wicked value and still like way cheaper than the gym. Like you're literally getting a year of workouts, nutrition plans, you're starting a business. Like it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, and it's under $200. Yeah. So exactly. And so yeah, I already explained. So 1-year membership to Beachbody On Demand, you get the 30-day bag supply of Shakeology, all of the programs, but you also get, like, hopefully by now you've heard of 21 Day Fix. If you haven't, check it out because it's the best. But like you get all the printed materials where it tells you how to eat, what to eat, the container system, which we kind of share a lot, but like the 7 color-coded containers that teaches you how to follow portion control. So again, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're not doing, all of this stuff's created for us that we get to just hook our challengers up with. Yes. And the Shakeology shaker cup. So yeah, all of that, you kind of just jump right in and join for under $200. And I mean, one thing we didn't mention, because I don't think there's many slides left, is there, Jen?
I know, I just had a few things too.
Yeah, we also train you. We didn't really cover that, like to know, okay, well, what do I do? We have weekly trainings, and when you decide to come onto our team, we get to guide you and tell you exactly what to do, and you get to do it in your time. So you also will log into our website where it will take you through a step-by-step training and what to do and what to share, and like it's just very step-by-step. It can get a little overwhelming when you're learning a new thing, but guys, all this stuff is easy, it's fun, and the end result is feeling great. So let's just say you hated it and you're like, I don't like this, and yada, yada, yada. You still get all these products and things, this like everything for a year to still continue out on your own health and fitness journey. So it's really like it's like a win-win. You can't lose, I think.
I totally agree. I always say that to people. I'm like, worst case scenario, you get a few workouts in, you connect with some cool people, you drink some awesome shakes. Like there's really no downside. And another thing, we didn't put on this slide, which we maybe should have, because yes, you pay like your initial sign up for your package. And again, it gives you all the tools. And like, I love that Shannon talked about training, because yes, we should have mentioned that. Like, you don't just sign up and we're like, okay, bye, good luck. Like, no, we're there through every step of the way. And you get access to literally all the tools you need. That is one thing I love about this business. You really are provided with everything you need to be successful. It's just a matter of implementing it. And again, we're here to answer questions, to help you, all of that. So the only fee, like mandatory fee moving forward after your initial package, you do have a $17.99 monthly fee. So that starts month 2. So you have 30 days that you can decide if, no, this is for you, if you want to continue. If not, that's okay. We cancel that membership and you just continue enjoying the fitness, nutrition, like Shannon said. And that $20 a month, like, it's really not a lot to have a business. And that covers, like, we have really amazing customer service. That $20 covers, like, returns. Like, we don't deal with any of that stuff. Like, if someone by chance got the wrong Shakeology flavor or whatever, we just give them a number, or they can live chat. Actually, they even have Facebook Messenger now. They're really like getting with the times. So you can just message them, say, hey, got the wrong Shakeology. They take care of all of that. Plus, as soon as you join, your website's live. You get given a personal website. that like obviously your friends, family, whoever can order off of. So that $20 a month just goes towards all of that that's done and set up for you when you join. I just wanted to mention that.
100%. That's huge because like all the logistics and like they're not shipping things to your house and then you're planning drop-offs. And I know a lot of companies where you try and save people on shipping and then you've got these products and you're trying to get them out to people. You don't have to think about anything.
Yep.
You direct all your people to this company for like to Beachbody for you. So huge.
Yeah, for sure. That's all I have. That's the end of our slides.
Yeah.
I always like to say, like, I mean, if you guys, especially if you get to the end of this, I feel like that's a sign that something is speaking to you. And I just always say, like, go for it because you really have nothing to lose and so much to gain. Like, I can't stress enough that, like, I literally didn't even know what this was. I had no intention of sticking with it. Now it's my full-time job. So I'm so glad I took a chance. And again, like, you know, if you don't like it, whatever, we cancel, no problem. Like, but just if something's speaking to you, if you're still on listening to us, if you kind of have excited, nervous, butterflies in your tummy, try it. Definitely try it.
I agree. I think that's totally right. Like if you're here for a reason, there's just a reason, right? And it's cool to kind of follow through and see what it's all about. You know, I've been able to stay home with my babies instead of going out and getting another job and then putting them in an expensive daycare. Like the benefits they just keep coming, right? And I get to, like I said, stay home and see them and work on nap times. And, you know, it's late, they're in bed, but like I'm going to work the business again right now. And you really make it work for your lifestyle. And the fact that I'm not missing out on being there for them and at the bus stop when my older kids get off school and they're with my 2-year-old daughter, I'll never get that time back. And this job has allowed me financially to do that and like just brought me back to life. Like I feel like my husband would be like, you do this to the day you die because I am a different person and a girl altogether. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to share that. I thank you guys so much for getting on and for those who are watching the recording for logging on and listening to us blab all about this.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in with us. And of course, if you had any questions about anything, shoot us a message. We'll be happy to answer. And we can't wait to welcome some new faces to our amazing team and awesome community. Have an awesome night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.